The US Air Force just made a terrifying admission. The F-22 Raptor is dying. For 20 years, it was invincible. But today, the technology that made it a god is becoming its fatal weakness. Deep in the classified budget, the Pentagon is already liquidating the F-22 fleet to pay for its executioner. This isn't just a replacement, it's a complete reimagining of air combat. It's a fighter designed not just to dogfight, but to command a fleet of artificially intelligent drone wingmen. This is the story of the next-generation air dominance program and its centerpiece, the F-47. And by the end of this, you'll understand that the era of the lone fighter pilot is over, and a new, terrifying age of automated networked warfare has already begun. With its revolutionary stealth, supercruise speed, and physics-defying agility, the F-22 Raptor is the most dominant dogfighter ever built, racking up kill ratios of over 100-to-1 in training. The Raptor is the perfect knife fighter. In a one-on-one fight, it is still untouchable. But in a war with China, a knife is useless, because the enemy is 1,000 miles away. The Raptor was built for a short-range war over Europe. Its combat radius is only around 471 miles. That was fine for fighting Soviets in Germany, but against China, it's a death sentence. The Indo-Pacific is defined by what military planners call the tyranny of distance. An F-22 taking off from Japan or Guam simply doesn't have the legs to reach a flashpoint like the Taiwan Strait and get back home without a fleet of slow, vulnerable aerial refueling tankers. And China knows this. Its entire strategy is built around exploiting this one vulnerability. Long-range missiles are designed to hold American bases at risk, forcing fighters to operate from farther away, while other missiles are built to hunt those lumbering tankers. A pilot over the South China Sea would face a terrifying choice: turn back before the fight starts, or risk running out of fuel thousands of miles from a friendly runway. China's top stealth fighter, the J-20 Mighty Dragon, was built for one thing: range. It's a bigger jet carrying more internal fuel. In the Pacific, the J-20 doesn't have to be better than the F-22. It just has to outlast it. This brutal geographic reality, compounded by the Raptor's astronomical maintenance costs and small, irreplaceable fleet, sealed its fate. The king was a king without a kingdom. The Air Force needed a new apex predator, one born and bred for the Pacific. From the moment the F-22's flaw became undeniable, a top-secret program began. Known as the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, or NGAD, its goal wasn't just a new plane, but a family of systems. The future of air power isn't a jet, it's an ecosystem. The F-22 was the ultimate lone wolf, built for a solitary kill. The NGAD program throws that concept out the window. The pilot of the new crewed fighter is no longer a sniper. They're a quarterback, commanding a team of robotic wingmen. These aren't just drones. They are loyal wingmen, disposable, stealthy bodyguards that fly ahead of the jet. The pilot doesn't dogfight anymore. He points, and his swarm attacks. The Air Force plans to buy at least 1,000 of them. Imagine a single-manned fighter approaching enemy airspace. The pilot isn't alone. They're networked with 5 CCAs. They might send one CCA far ahead as a scout, using its radar to find the enemy without revealing the manned fighter's position. That drone is now the most visible target, and it's completely expendable. Another 2 CCAs, acting as flying magazines, could be carrying an extra dozen air-to-air missiles. The pilot sees the targets from the scout drone and can launch missiles from the wingman drone miles away. A completely silent off-board kill. A 4th CCA might be an electronic warfare platform, and a 5th could be loaded with bombs. This is manned-unmanned teaming. It multiplies force, increases lethality, and, most importantly, it increases survivability by putting expendable drones in the most dangerous spots. Simulations have reportedly shown that when a Chinese J-20 is teamed with just 2 or 3 loyal wingman drones, its win rate skyrockets, as the drones can scout, decoy, and launch attacks from multiple directions. This is the future they are building, and it's the future NGAD is designed to dominate. Then came the shockwave. After years of secret development, while everyone was watching Lockheed Martin, the Air Force quietly handed the keys to the future to Boeing, shattering Lockheed Martin's 30-year monopoly on stealth fighters. The result isn't just a jet, it's the centerpiece of this new ecosystem. Its designation, the F-47. The executioner had a name. The Boeing F-47 isn't just another fighter. The Air Force claims it's the world's first true sixth-generation aircraft, built to solve every one of the F-22's problems. First and foremost, it solves the tyranny of distance. The F-47 is expected to have a combat radius of more than 1,000 nautical miles, more than double that of the F-22. This incredible leap is made possible by its adaptive cycle engines. Developed under the Next Generation Adaptive Propulsion Program, these engines can physically reconfigure themselves in flight, acting like a high-performance turbojet for speed, and then shifting to behave like a fuel-sipping turbofan for long-range cruising. This technology is a game-changer. Next, the F-47 incorporates a new level of stealth. The F-22's radar-absorbent skin is notoriously delicate. The F-47 is designed with what's being called broadband stealth, using advanced materials where the stealth is baked directly into the airframe itself. This makes it not only more effective, but also far more durable and easier to maintain. Underpinning all of this is an open architecture digital backbone. The F-22's 1990s era electronics are incredibly difficult to upgrade. The F-47, by contrast, is designed like a smartphone. Its software can be updated rapidly to counter new threats or integrate new weapons, ensuring it won't face the same technological stagnation as its predecessor. The path here wasn't easy. In mid-2024, the program hit a snag when the Air Force announced a pause to reevaluate the staggering costs, with some estimates as high as $300 million per jet. But the strategic need was too great. The Trump administration decisively moved the program forward. Now, the F-47 is in development, with a first flight of a production model expected around 2028, and the goal of being operational in the 2030s. The Air Force currently plans to buy around 200 of these command jets, but their impact will be magnified 1,000-fold by their robotic wingmen. This shift from a single fighter to a networked family of systems isn't just an upgrade, it's the biggest change in air warfare since the jet engine. We are witnessing the birth of a new era where pilots become fleet commanders and battles are won not by individual skill, but by the seamless integration of human and artificial intelligence. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on the technologies defining the future of warfare, make sure you subscribe. So, what does this all mean for the F-22 Raptor? The king isn't dead yet, but it's been given a retirement date. The Air Force is spending billions to keep the F-22 viable as a bridge to the next generation. But there is a constant tug-of-war in Washington over retiring the oldest jets to free up the massive funding NGAD requires. The F-22 Raptor will go down in history as the pinnacle of 20th century air power, an aircraft so dominant it may never be equaled in a one-on-one duel. But the fight has changed. The future isn't about duels, it's about networks. It's no longer about the deadliest fighter, it's about the most effective system. The F-47 and its swarm of collaborative combat aircraft represent a chilling new reality. A system designed to overwhelm an enemy with mass, information, and lethality from every direction at once. The lone wolf is being replaced by the wolf pack, and the pilot, once the master of their own aircraft, is now becoming the master of the swarm. This raises a profound question for the future. As the machines we build become more and more autonomous, what role is left for the human in the cockpit? Is the era of the solo fighter pilot truly over? Let us know what you think in the comments below.